I played Donkey Kong brand new 3D adventure while painting some of my favorite characters within the series. Here is my honest review. Before we begin the video, guys, hope you guys hit the like, subscribe. If you guys enjoy our content with our topics, the drama of the art world, reviews, like I've been wanting to do more of these type of videos more and more often. And we also got some recaps, and as well, we got some other things coming very soon. So hit the like, subscribe, guys, and let's get back to the video. What was I saying there? Donkey Kong is one of Nintendo's biggest characters, and I'm so happy he's finally back in a true 3D platform. The last time we had something like that was in Donkey Kong 64, one of my favorite one as a kid. I know it's not the most liked within the whole 3D platform within that era. I know there's Banjo-Kazooie, there's Mario 64, even Conker's Bad Fur Day was, even to my personal opinion, a little bit superior. But I grew up with DK, guys. 64, it was really fun, really awesome playing with different characters of Donkey Kong's family. It was just pretty much unforgettable. But this game, a brand new game that we just got back, it brought all of that back to me, my childhood, and it was just an incredible experience. I have been a fan since Donkey Kong Country era. I did play 1 and 2. I kind of dabbled a little bit in the third one, but never finished it, which that's one of my lists I want to finish up. But booting up, like getting into Donkey Kong Bananza, that really filled me with a lot of excitement. Not the ones like from Chocolate Freeze, which I know is like heard is really good. Also, Donkey Kong Country Returns. Like I said, I want to play those games. I just never had a chance to, but I had a chance to play this one. So I'm gonna break it down in 4 stages or 4 layers for this review. The first one, exploration and the layers. So exploring the layers is pretty much a blast, like smashing through everything with like nothing holding you back and uncovering treasures like fossils to unlocking like new outfits, new cosmetics for your characters from Donkey Kong and Pauline. I thought that was a really cool way to just like get right into it. Don't have to really think about it. Nothing holding you back. Just go right into the worlds and just see what you can find. Now, some of the layers, sorry, I usually call them worlds, but some of the layers actually were really cool because it actually kind of complemented with DK's new forms. So you had to use them or figure out a way to kind of use them in both ways, because in the game you could switch between the two, which I'll get that in a little bit later. But it was really cool how the layers implemented the new forms. Like you have to use them in order to get to the next level or continue the story. Some of my favorite layers are the freeze layer, the resort layer, because I thought it was just really like kind of cool, just like a chill layer, little break, I guess you could say. Forest was really cool. I love the forest one. Remind me of Donkey Kong Country. I thought that was really cool. Also the planet core. The reason why the planet core is because, well, spoiler alert, which it's been a while, but spoiler alert, it leads to the return of one of my favorite villains of all time, King K. Rool. Like, holy hell. But not only that, because the planet core layer, that led to the connection to Mario Odyssey. Now that right there is unforgettable. Now, some of my least ones were the Groove one, because I felt too trapped in that one, even though I know it wasn't like the whole layer, which is more of like a prison kind of thing. I just didn't really like it. I felt really trapped, which I guess that's the whole point, because you were supposed to be trapped, but I just didn't really dig too much. Also, the landfill one, I didn't really dig it as much, or even the forbidden layers. For some reason, I just feel trapped for some reason. I feel claustrophobic a little bit. I don't know what it is. I just didn't feel like I don't know. I just didn't really dig them too much. Now let's talk about the gameplay and forms. The gameplay is smooth. Like pretty much, if you could do anything you want, you could do within this game. It's so much freedom. I'm pretty sure right now speedrunners are speedrunning through this game. That's how much freedom you have within Donkey Kong. You like, if you think of something, if you want to experiment with that, it could possibly work. Because you could use the environment as a weapon. You could use it as to build bridges or to get to certain areas. You could also use it to destroy like special objects, right? Like the bomb or whatever, right? And you could like pretty much discover new areas with those things. Also, DK's new forms: the con, the zebra, the ostrich, elephant, and the snake. It kept it fresh, where like the gameplay didn't get too stale, because the new forms really help the gameplay and really like experiment what you want to do. Because each stage does integrate them for you to use them in a different way. And there was not just one way to solve a problem. There's multiple ways to solve certain areas, certain problems, that you just had to figure it out and do different things. Because between the switching the forms between like all Donkey Kong's forms, it was pretty easy. You just boom switch, boom switch, boom switch, boom switch until you find the right pattern or the right way you want to like go about of like going to the next area, I guess you could say. My favorite one obviously is gonna be the OG, the Con form. The reason why it gave him like what the memes are, like the Super Saiyan 4 kind of look, and he kind of like that was his Super Saiyan version of himself, and I thought that was really cool personally. I thought it was really fun. It pretty much just give you like the same abilities as the OG like smaller Con, Donkey Kong, but honestly the big one just like gets you more power, more destructive. And it was just really fun. Like, you know, it's just really fun using that Con compared to the other ones. Even though the other ones do have their benefits, like the elephant one really helped out if you're low on gold, because you need gold in order to transform. And the elephant Con does really help out with that. You can just suck everything up and get as many golds as fast as possible. I kind of used that little cheat a little bit to get through the next levels within like the ending. But I haven't seen like someone like Maximilian who used like ostrich snake in order to just skip the rest of the level and just get right into the end. He kind of like speedrun it, which I didn't know was possible, but there you go. It's different ways to solve problems. The one downside of it, just the downside of it was pretty much the gameplay got a little bit repetitive. Now, it didn't get too bad where you didn't want to start playing anymore, because the game does keep it refreshed if you want to continue just going. But yeah, it just gets a little bit repetitive a little bit, like, you know, just doing the same thing, like crash. But sounds fun at first and it's really smooth. It got just a little bit repetitive. That's just a little bit downside for me on the gameplay. And yes, there is a mechanic using Pauline. Not only she helps you obviously transform, give you unique, cool music within the game, she also helps you like kind of like a navigation kind of thing where you like you press a button, she sings and gives you like a direction where you need to go within the level. So I thought that was really cool with her. And also there is another move I forgot to talk about was DK Soundwaves. DK Soundwaves also helps you kind of find new items. But speaking of Pauline, this actually lets me go to the next section of the video, the bananas and the progression. The reason why is because finding bananas is surprisingly really fun. Whether you're beating with mid bosses, to completing the big bosses, completing the challenges like in Donkey Kong 64, like fighting the little minions with little like challenges to it, or solving environmental puzzles, finding little what do you call it? They're like blue crystal guys. I forgot what they're called. My bad, guys. But yeah, like it is really cool. There are multiple ways to find a banana. There's some are hidden, completely hidden, some completely down in the environment, to some just straight out just, oh, it's right behind the back of the head of the character. But also what I really like about the bananas, it gives you a reason. There was a reason why you want to collect them, because you're playing these challenges, you're playing some of the classic levels of Donkey Kong. It lets you to kind of progress your powers. You level up your moves within all different forms of the cons, all the different all different abilities you could use for what Donkey Kong had, with the crushing, with the sound wave, with the. But I'm gonna be honest, the one thing that it did feel like it felt optional. If I'm being honest, it felt like you don't really need to upgrade anything in order to beat the game. Especially if you want to keep it a little bit harder. It felt like I didn't feel the need to upgrade everything on the level system for me personally, so it wasn't like the hardest version of the game. And yeah, I did die a couple times, I ain't gonna lie, but I still felt like I could beat it. I don't need like to upgrade a certain thing in order to beat the game. So it was fun, but I didn't really feel the need to find every single banana, in my personal opinion. But another thing they obviously get within bananas and to progress is also the fossils. The fossils are really cool. There is it's a way for you to get the like cosmetics, the colors to customize your Donkey Kong how you want. And I thought that was a phenomenal thing to add, just like in Mario Odyssey. So I thought that was really cool, really fun. And I was like, okay, there's a reason why I want to check out, I want to collect these fossils, because I want to get certain outfits, right? That I thought that was really cool. And I was like, there's a reason why to collect these fossils instead of just to collect them. Yes, I do want to say the fossils are really cool, of the cameos of the Donkey Kong Country fossils from like the OG minions or abilities like the frog, the ostrich, stuff like that. I didn't notice that, guys, so I thought that was really cool. Now, the boss fights. Well, the boss fights are obviously my favorite part of any game, right? Because it's like, all right, you've gone through everything. Now it's time to fight the big boss within like the world or the layer and to progress the story. So the mid bosses are pretty simple and fun. They give you like little extra challenges throughout like the layers and stuff, but they kind of get a little bit repetitive a little bit later. So it wasn't as difficult. It's just like, okay, cool, boom, done, ready to go. The main bosses though, I thought they're really cool. They give you good gimmicks in order for you to use the different con abilities. Like there's one with like obviously like you use the ostrich. There's another one they use like the zebra, the snake, the elephant. Like it gives you a reason why to use the new forms in order to fight the main bosses. So again, I really like when they add those type of things. It gives you a reason to use them, and I really do appreciate it. But the thing is with the bosses of every single boss, guys, the final boss. Wow. The final boss is one of my favorite bosses of all time in video games. Like it was just exciting through and through, and challenging for me personally through and through.
Holy shit!
King K. Rool is finally back. He has been gone for a very long time. We have not seen him since Donkey Kong Country Returns, Chocolate Phrase, and so many others between titles between Donkey Kong Country 64 and to right now. He has been gone for a very long time. I thought that was really cool and very exciting and very surprising that he returned. It was everything that I hoped for, pretty much. The fight evolves to one form to the jetpack. So the first form, there's a certain mechanics you gotta use in order to beat him, right? There's multiple ways. And then as soon as you thought you're done, it gives you a throwback to Donkey Kong Country, the first one, where he wakes up and comes back. The music is playing, and it's so goddamn exciting and fun. Like, oh my god, we're still going. He may be knocked out, but he ain't out yet. Oh my god! He has a jet! He brought a jetpack with him! Filthy monkeys! It's not done yet. We gotta beat this boss before we reach the level up. Reach like the top layer, like getting out of the whole worlds, right? Well, as soon as you think it was kind of over, boom. The final boss is extra different rotten form comes out, and that right there was really challenging for me personally because they obviously made it harder than the first one. But I thought all of it through and through was really fun, exploring and finding out that connects to Mario Odyssey, exploring Mario Odyssey world, like the town and stuff. Even though it's kind of destroyed and all that a little bit, but I thought it was really cool. And I forgot to say one thing. What's really cool too is bringing back the old minions. I forgot to say that, guys. The minions coming back, the Crocs, like, I thought it was really funny. So what I loved the most was the Donkey Kong Bananza, guys. It's pretty much to wrap all this up is the freedom of everything, to explore everything you want. But not only like explore everything you want, you could either do it either way. If you want to like explore the whole environment, get more bananas, do more challenges and stuff like that, you're more than welcome to do that. Or you want to do a little bit, but then you want to continue to start, you're more welcome to do that too as well. Or you just want to progress throughout the story and have the freedom just go like that. You're welcome to do that. That's why I do really appreciate that, because that's like you're not stuck in order to do something in order to move into the next level. Like not like in Mario Odyssey, which again I don't think is a bad thing, but that's like in this one they give you the option like in the first gameplay, then the second gameplay. Because on the Mario Odyssey, you had to find these like moons and stuff, and you had to find a certain amount in order to move on to the next world. With Donkey Kong, you don't have to do that until the second gameplay. On the second gameplay, you do have to find a certain amount of bananas in order to move on to the next level. This is post editing. I forgot to add 2 parts kind of quickly. The first part was the music. I thought the music was fine. Like, it wasn't like the greatest thing ever. I think I mentioned that earlier in the video. But the biggest one that I want to talk about was the story. I think the story was really fun. Adding Pauline, making it into a fun character, and kind of combined with Donkey Kong and their abilities, stuff like that. I thought it was really good, and also have kind of like a voice actress, like add a voice into the story was really good. Because one of the things I don't really like about Nintendo as much, there's no voices on a lot of their games. So I really did appreciate that. I thought the story was straightforward, you know, her trying to find her courage, her trying to find confidence of her singing, and how she became to be in Mario Odyssey. So it's kind of like her story, how she gained her confidence pretty much. So I thought the story was really good. I thought the ending was, you know, really good. And it was like, it was a right fitting. It was a right fitting for the ending.
DK stream.
He wants bananas, bro. He wants all that potassium.
Sorry, forget what I said before. You have to make your dreams come true.
And then up there, so to kidnap her because she has the special ability of singing in order to activate the core. That's why she was kidnapped. She was kidnapped. That's literally what the story is about. And she grows up to be a singer,
Okay.
which later on in life,
Keep the beat on my own.
yeah, she does that in Odyssey. But yeah, the cosmetics was really cool. I thought it was really fun styling my DK my own way. But yeah, while you've been listening to this whole thing, you've probably been noticing that I've been painting 2 paintings lately. So other than showing you guys gameplay, I show you guys some little hints of me painting 2 characters. The first one was Donkey Kong. But not only Donkey Kong, we also got King K. Rool. Through and through, before I show you guys the main paintings, I want to say the game is pure fun from start to finish. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. And now before we go, okay guys, I want to let you guys know I am not a fan of the DLC of Donkey Kong Bananza. So it's a $20 DLC just to explore an island and give you like a roguelike kind of game. So I did want to add that before I end the video again. So I did give it a 9 because DLC, I'm gonna be petty. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because there's another thing that I didn't even talk about in a review because I'm a goddamn idiot, which I will get better in the future, is the minions. The minions were fine, all they were cool, but they weren't like the most like, oh my god kind of thing to me personally. But yeah, so I just want to put that out because yeah, I forgot to add that part. And yeah, I'm not a fan of the DLC at all. Like honestly, $20 really. Here are the 2 paintings. So here it is right here, DK. What I really wanted to do with this one was go really heavy on the shading instead of go somewhat light shading like my other paintings. So I decided to like really capture who DK was with like the bright colors, his expressions, and his like, I guess you could say his new design for the new era of Nintendo. So yeah, so I just want to have fun with it. Put little things like DK banana, sad face, smiley face, you know, that kind of thing. And just kind of add my own twist to it. With like my white eyebrows, the high no, it's like a thing that I usually do with my doodles and stuff like that. So yeah, I really like how this piece turned out because I think I really captured who Donkey Kong is to me personally. But other than that, we have, and here is the King K. Rool. I tried to like do the same thing with the Donkey Kong with the shading, where I try to go super dark and then super light in some ways, because I really wanted to capture that. But also what I've been experimenting when I do paintings, I've been very loosely with my shading, or very loosely when I paint, where I'm not trying to be too perfect. I'm just trying to go with the flow, especially when it comes to with these type of paintings. Like since they're 8x8s, they're not supposed to be like super extreme detail. It's just more of like get the right things you want within the painting, within the face, and just put them out there so people can notice it right away. So I really enjoy how these 2 look. Let me know in the comments below, who do you guys like more of the paintings, King K. Rool or Donkey Kong? And if you guys will be at LA Comic Con, I will be selling them at the convention or at my store if they don't sell. It is what it is. All right, guys. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. I thought it was really fun. Like I said, I've been wanting to do something like this for a very long time. I want to do more game reviews. It's just very hard because like as soon as the game is done, you want to play it, you want to finish it, and then in my version, I want to do artwork for the game, and especially something unique and different from what I usually do. Whether it's colors, technique, or medium, or whatever it is, that's what my idea is. Because we do have something coming out very soon, guys. And I'm gonna stop thinking about like, oh my god, it's too late to review this game. It's too late to review this game, because I do want to review old retro games, the games I never played before, and just go all in and just have fun with it, right? And that is what the hint of is for the next game. That is Metal Gear Solid. So Metal Gear Solid is coming, guys. It's gonna be in its own art style. We're gonna do something new to it. Instead of a painting, we're gonna do something new for it that fits more of a Metal Gear, in my personal opinion. So keep a lookout for the Metal Gear, the new one, guys, the remake. But I will also be playing the classics, so keep a lookout for that one, for those two as well. There's plenty of other games I'll be playing throughout just a couple months after my art show. Like we're gonna play some scary games for October, and also we're gonna play Shinobi, which is some game I've been wanting to play for a while now. Not for a while, it just came out. But there's a lot of stuff coming out for you guys. Again, if you guys like these game reviews, let me know what game you guys want me to play. List some retro games I never had a chance to play before, because I just want to try all the games I can now, because it's gonna go with the campaign that I'll be starting very soon, guys, of Finish Your Games. I'll go more in detail what that means. But yeah, hit the like, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Woo! Pew!